So today we're going to discuss how to solve linear inequalities in one variable. Let's say for example we have x plus 8 is less than or equal to 6. We solve this one by applying addition property of inequality, which is pretty much the same as addition property of equality. So we're going to add negative 8 on both sides. So we'll end up with x is less than or equal to negative 2, which means all values less than or equal to negative 2 will satisfy our inequality statement. Now let's try choosing a number that is less than negative 2 and see if it will indeed satisfy our given inequality statement. Let's say, for example, we'll try negative 5. So, negative 5 plus 8 is less than or equal to 6. 3 is less than or equal to 6, which is a true statement. Therefore, we know that all values less than or equal to negative 2 will satisfy our inequality statement. Now, pause the video for a while and try choosing another number to check if it will satisfy our inequality statement x plus 8 is less than or equal to 6. If the number that you chose is less than negative 2, it should satisfy the inequality statement. But if the number that you chose is greater than negative 2, it will not satisfy the inequality statement. Let's say, for example, we'll use 9. 9 plus 8 is less than or equal to 6. 17 is less than or equal to 6, which we know is a false statement. Therefore, any number that is greater than negative 2 will not satisfy our inequality statement. Any value of the variable that makes the inequality true is a solution of the inequality. Always remember, the solution set of an inequality is a range of values. Let's try solving another one. Let's say, for example, we have x plus 1 is greater than 6. Pause the video for a while to check if you know what's the next step. That's correct. We're going to add negative 1 on both sides of the inequality statement. So we'll get x is greater than 5, which means all values greater than 5 will satisfy our inequality statement. Pause the video for a while, choose a number that's greater than 5, and check if it will satisfy the given inequality statement. Now, what if, for example, we have 10x is less than 20? We apply multiplication property of inequality to solve the given inequality statement. So we multiply both sides by 1 over 10, and we'll get x is less than 2. Which means any value less than 2 will satisfy the given inequality statement. Pause the video for a while, choose a number that's less than 2, and see if it will really satisfy the inequality statement. Now, what if, for example, we have negative 10x is less than 20? So, you already know that we're going to multiply both sides by negative 1/10. So, we'll end up with x and negative 2. But here's the important thing that you need to remember. Every time you multiply by a negative number, you always flip the sign in order to make the inequality statement still true. Why? Look at this one. Let's say, for example, you have 5 is less than 10. You know that 5 is really less than 10. But if we're going to multiply both sides by negative 1, we'll end up with negative 5 is less than negative 10, which, as we all know, is a false statement. So to make the inequality statement true, we flip the sign. So we make this one greater than. So that we'll have a true statement, which is negative 5 is greater than negative 10. So every time you multiply or divide by a negative number when solving an inequality statement, you always flip the symbol. So in this case, our final answer would be x is greater than negative 2. Not yet satisfied? Try choosing a number that is greater than negative 2 and see if it will satisfy our inequality statement negative 10x is less than 20. For our last example, try solving 5x plus 1 is greater than 11. Pause the video for a while and see if you know the next step. That's correct. You're going to add negative 1 on both sides. So we'll get 5x is greater than 10. Pause the video for a while and see if you know what's our next step. That's correct. We're going to multiply both sides by 1/5. So we'll get x is greater than 2. If you got the same answer, you are now ready to answer the Kahoot items posted in Schoology. Good luck!